On the show today, we're also going to be making something delicious to get you ready for dinner this evening. And Clem has got an amazing recipe planned for us today. And I see lovely chicken breast, beautifully butterflied, some delicious herbs. I see some dried quinoa. What is this all going to come together
Thanks for calling it quinoa, not quinoa.
Quinoa.
It's so, like, people just calling things the most
I
random
have
names.
friends that all the time, so don't worry. Yeah.
All right, so I've made great friends with the guys at Grundig, and they've actually supplied our kitchen with this amazing Flexi-Cook stovetop and our ovens and some fridges and freezers.
And this is the new kind of system which everyone is using at the moment, is induction, which is such a great way to cook because it saves electricity.
It does.
It's really cool because it instantly heats, and I've really enjoyed the safety that it comes with kids. I mean, a lot of the time, my biggest worry about other pans is they are still remain quite hot for long periods of time afterwards, and you can burn yourself without realizing it. These induction stoves don't do that.
That's very true. And how it works is there's an electromagnetic coil underneath these three flexi zones. And once you actually put down cookware on top of it, it creates a magnetic field. And the cookware heats up, not the actual stove.
Surface.
Which is really amazing. And there's 11 individual little cooking sections on the flexi top. And because of my amazing LCD screen, I can actually manage all 11 independently.
Oh, I see. So you can kind of have something really long, something very short. It's not like you're
Exactly. Or 11 little pots and pans, you know what I mean?
Awesome.
So forget about Sunday lunch when you're actually like cooking the first thing and then you're stopping and you're cooking the next thing. Like, literally Sunday lunch done all at once. So let's get this guy on. So I've got three zones actually on, but we're going to use this one for now. Get number 1 on, and let's pop it on number 7. What's really great is it actually heats up. For example, it'll cook a liter of water in half the time it would with normal gas. And you think gas is fast? That's crazy.
There's the reason because it gets to that temperature immediately because it's
Exactly.
inducting in the pan. All right, let's get cooking with the recipe.
Sure.
And while you get started with that, obviously you at home are going to want to get all the details for this recipe, I'm sure, to keep it in those records of yours. It's really simple. You SMS the keyword dinner to 33650. It'll cost you £1.50, and those free SMSs don't apply. I sound like a sort of stuck record when I say those things, but please, it's such a cool service. I do it every single evening. Download the recipe onto my mobile device. I get sent all the details, and I save it in a file away. So when I'm looking for cool things to do, I go like, oh, what did Clem make last week? And I can go and make it myself. So it's a really cool way to keep those recipes going.
Cool. So we got some free-range chicken breast in the bowl. I just added some ginger and some garlic. And I've got some turmeric. And I've got some smoked paprika.
Turmeric is the same as turmeric, right?
Turmeric. I call it turmeric. Yeah. That's going to go in.
Cool.
And then some seasoning. There's a little bit of salt and pepper. And you want to give it a good toss, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. We're not going to worry with that right now.
You've got this one here.
Because I've got one that's marinated already. So Dan, let's just swap it over.
There you have
So
it.
you really want to let this sit in the marinade because the amazing flavors of the turmeric, the paprika, all the spices really penetrate through the chicken. So you want to get that intense flavor in there. So cool. We just put it on. It's already smoking. That's how fast it is. So let's get this guy down. That sizzle happened in under a minute.
Oh my word.
That's
it's
crazy.
like the stove puts dig back in Grundig.
There
like
we
dig
go.
It. There we
Okay,
go.
cool.
So you can kind of see your chicken itself is nice and hot. I'm not going to lift it up too high because I obviously want it to stay inducting.
There we go. That's very true. So the heat comes from the contact between the stove. Great, got it. So now we're going to make this amazing, amazing quinoa salad. Now, normally what happens is when you're trying to cook a big piece of roast, right, you always seal it off. So you seal it off in the pan, and then you put it into a roasting dish into the oven. Not anymore. So what I've got is I've actually got my normal roasting tin on the induction cooker, and we can actually heat it up. So let's actually go to number 2 over here, just like that. And we're going to put it on, let's just go number 4. Right.
Just
so
a medium heat.
No mess, no fuss, which is great because I hate doing dishes. Dry quinoa goes in, just like that. And then I've got some onion flakes, which are really great. A lot of amazing flavor comes with that. Cool. You can actually add the water already if you want.
Alrighty.
So you want to add enough water just to cover the quinoa.
Okay, got you. Oh wow, that's heated up already.
So
already
fast.
sizzling.
Okay.
Just like that.
Just like that. Dried onion flakes go in. There we go, to mix it all
These are going to bring all the flavors together, I'd imagine.
And because we're keeping healthy, I've got some pumpkin seeds and some sunflower seeds. I almost forgot what it's called. Look at that, it's already simmering. This is really amazing.
Okay, so there we go. This is all for that nuttiness in there, which is delicious.
Salt and pepper, just like that. And I'm going to give you a spoon. I want you all to mix it up together.
Gotcha. And this is going to basically simmer off for about how long? How long does it take for quinoa
About 20
to get
minutes.
cooked?
So that's, you see it's already simmering, so I'm going to turn the heat down to nice and low. I would then cover it with foil and let it do its thing.
So it steams in there like you would a couscous almost.
It does, but not with a spoon.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend that ingredient. Not today.
Okay, so that simmers down, not with a spoon inside it, and it looks something like this when it comes out the other end.
Exactly. So let's serve this guy up. So nice and easy. Pop this to the side. I want to do some fresh, how about you do this for me? Some fresh mint.
Cool, where'd I put it?
Straight into the quinoa.
Oh, into it.
I like how you're about to garnish. I like that.
Yeah. Don't really know
Cool.
what you're talking
And
about.
then you can immediately start serving up.
Gotcha. So basically you want to create this nice delicious dinner. The whole idea behind using quinoa and obviously your chicken breast is that quinoa's got all those right kinds of energies you'd want in it. Obviously with the pumpkin seeds with all the nutrients. And then your chicken breast is there because it's high in protein. So you are kind of eating the right kinds of carbs, which I think is the most
Let me
important
move
part.
the plate to the center for you so we can
Everyone
get a
can see
nice
it.
view of that. There we go.
Is that enough quinoa for
Yes, you can go a little more. I think it's fine.
Cool.
And then I'm going to go with a little bit of parsley, just to be fancy.
You need to add some greens into that.
There we
And then
go.
Can I use your spatula?
Your tongs, you can.
Tongs.
And you can pop the chicken right on top.
Cool. There you
And
go.
that's how easy it is to prepare dinner tonight. I mean, it really is super efficient, super functional to be cooking on the Grundig Flex cook.
Love it.
My new best friend. Yeah.
And it's really cool because this is, if you're looking for trendy things to use for your home, this is one of the coolest little pieces of device, and it's going to be the ones that are going to be in kitchens in the future. So make sure you do use the induction stove. They're really, really awesome. I've got to play with them quite a lot. And if you guys have just tuned into the show and you want to know what the recipe details are, you SMS the keyword dinner to 33650. It'll cost you R1.50, and those free SMSs don't apply.
Grundig, for a good reason.